Did you know that freezing your bread isn't just a way to keep it fresh? It could actually make it healthier? Sounds unbelievable, right? But this simple kitchen trick might just change the way you think about your morning toast. Let's talk about what really happens when you freeze your bread, and why this one habit could be a small but powerful step toward better blood sugar control, improved digestion, and even longer-lasting freshness. Bread, a staple we all love. Whether you're slathering it with butter in the morning, building a sandwich at lunch, or serving it warm with soup for dinner, bread is one of the most comforting and convenient foods in our daily lives. But if you've ever worried about how bread affects your blood sugar, especially white bread, you're not alone. White bread, and many other refined grain products, have a high glycemic index. That means they can cause your blood sugar to spike quickly after eating. For people managing conditions like diabetes or insulin resistance, this can be a real problem. But here's where freezing your bread changes the game. The science behind freezing bread. When you freeze bread, you're doing more than just stopping mold in its tracks. You're actually changing the structure of the bread starches. Bread is rich in starch, a carbohydrate that your body typically breaks down into glucose pretty quickly. That fast digestion is what leads to blood sugar spikes. But something amazing happens when you freeze bread. The starch molecules go through a process called retrogradation. That's a fancy term that means the starches change their structure, becoming resistant starch. And what does resistant starch do? Instead of breaking down quickly in your small intestine like normal starch, resistant starch resists digestion and makes it all the way to your large intestine. That's where your gut bacteria take over, slowly fermenting the starch and turning it into beneficial compounds like short-chain fatty acids. Why resistant starch is a big deal? So, what's so great about resistant starch? Slower blood sugar rise. Because resistant starch doesn't release glucose rapidly, your blood sugar levels stay steadier. That's good news for anyone trying to manage cravings, energy crashes, or insulin resistance. Better gut health. Resistant starch acts like a prebiotic. It feeds the healthy bacteria in your gut, which helps with digestion, supports your immune system, and may even improve your mood. Increased satiety. Resistant starch makes you feel fuller longer. That means less snacking and better portion control throughout the day. And here's the really exciting part. The benefits don't stop with just freezing. Toasting frozen bread boosts the benefits even more. If you toast your bread straight from the freezer, you're not just getting that delicious crispy texture, you're also enhancing the health benefits. But toasting causes further retrogradation of the starch. That means even more of it turns into resistant starch. So, by freezing and then toasting your bread, you're giving your body a double advantage: lower glycemic impact and more gut-friendly fuel. It's a simple hack with surprisingly powerful effects. How to freeze bread the right way. To get all these benefits and keep your bread tasting great, you'll want to store it properly. Here's how. Wrap it up tightly. Use plastic wrap, foil, or a freezer bag to prevent freezer burn. Label the date. Bread typically stays fresh in the freezer for up to 3 months. Freeze it sliced. That way, you can take out exactly what you need. No thawing a whole loaf. Toast from frozen. No need to wait for it to thaw. Just pop a slice straight into the toaster. And if you're not toasting, just let the bread thaw at room temperature or warm it gently in the oven for that fresh from the bakery feel. Pro tip: add protein or healthy fats. Want to level up your toast game even more? Add some healthy toppings like avocado with a sprinkle of lemon and chili flakes, nut butter like almond or peanut butter, a poached or scrambled egg, cottage cheese with sliced tomato or cucumber. These additions help slow down digestion, reduce blood sugar spikes even further, and turn your slice of bread into a complete, satisfying meal. Bonus: save money and reduce waste. Freezing bread is also a smart way to avoid waste. Instead of throwing out a loaf that's gone stale, You can freeze what you won't use right away. This also means you can buy your favorite bread in bulk, even specialty or homemade loaves, without worrying about spoilage. And if you love variety, keep different types of bread in your freezer, like rye, sourdough, whole grain, or gluten-free, so you've always got the perfect slice on hand. The bottom line: who knew a simple habit like freezing and toasting bread could have so many benefits? Better blood sugar control, healthier digestion, less food waste, longer shelf life, more flexibility with meal planning. It's a small change that can make a big impact on your daily routine and long-term health. So next time you bring home a loaf, don't leave it sitting on the counter. Pop it in the freezer and give your body a nutritional boost, one slice at a time. Try it out and let us know how it works for you in the comments below. And if you're enjoying these smart food tips, don't forget to like this video, hit subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss another healthy life hack.